Hello and welcome back to another Kimbo's Music Connection, where we're going to review new and old albums, and we're going to go to 1987 with George Michael, and he's leaving Wham now and he wants to get his own style of music going. So he's looking at the success of Prince and Michael Jackson have achieved, particularly Michael in the album Thriller and what Prince had done, and he thinks, yeah, I can do that myself. The first album, Faith, was made in 1987 and went to #1 in the US Black Album chart, the first white artist to do that, actually. Now, the first track, Faith, now some people when listening to this song think it's about religion. It's actually not. It's about having faith. It's about turning down a sexy person who's not trustworthy anymore, about just ending it. And in the lyrics he actually says, I'm showing you the door. Now, track 2, as the title suggests, father figure. This track has a gospel feel to it, and with him actually looking for a figure to look up to and understand him as a person. Now, the third track on side 1, I Want Your Sex, is a bit more controversial. It was actually restricted, the airplay, particularly the first section, was banned by the BBC. Now, there is a video of the uncensored version. I couldn't find it myself, but apparently it is about. Also, you'll also find that George plays all the instruments on it, and it's also, you can find it in the soundtrack of Beverly Hills Cops 3. Right, fourth track, One More Try, about a young lad unsure about a relationship because he had been hurt in the previous one. It ends with him being tempted back into that relationship, sort of trying to resist it, but in the end he just decides to go for it. Please don't forget to subscribe and like, that would be nice. Right, fifth track, side 2, Hard Day. It's about having a keen interest in a woman. It reflects the sort of difficulties faced in life by himself, but not wanting to be rejected. The sixth track, Hand to Mouth, as the title suggests, it's about poverty, the struggle the poor endure, how they feel helpless but work hard only to find they only have just about enough money. So many songs which have been on that theme, very strong theme indeed. Seventh track, side 2, Look at Your Hands, looking at a lost life and what it has become. How she is with a drunken, sort of violent man. Now, this is looking at someone else's life, looking into their life. She has children, but and he's looking at her and saying, well, if you had stuck with me, things could have been so much better. You wouldn't have had this sort of life. You would have had a really good life. That's track 7, side 2, Look at Your Hands. And finally, the 8th track, Monkey, is about drug addiction and alcohol addiction, which a friend has, but it's really just about not really knowing how to help that person. That is what that song is about. There is a single version of this, and it was remixed by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, and Paula Abdul did the choreography for the video as well. Now, when it comes to the whole album itself, we've got the 9th track as well, Kissing a Fool. It's about a relationship, someone who couldn't really handle being with George. That's the sort of final track. Now, the whole album, or a lot of the album, is mixed by Shep Pettibone. He did remix it, and the production as well. Now, in 1989, it won a Grammy for Album of the Year. It was the favourite soul R&B album in America. In 1988, it won a Brit Award for Best Album, Best Male Artist, and in 1989 it won an Ivor Novello Award for the international hit. What can I say? What an album. It is a very good album, as I've said about so many albums, I'm sure, but it's just another one which is in my collection. Let me grab it and show you. There it is, it's in my collection, if you can see that. So please subscribe and like for more videos, that would be nice, and speak to you again soon, and thank you for all the follows as well. Okay, bye for now, bye.